Well, hello all you wonderful people out there in YouTube land, and for this final product review for, HO scale product review for January of 2025, we're going to take a look at this Athearn 57-foot Mechanical Reefer. Now, Athearn made these in a variety of flavors as they continue to this day. This is an older variant of the 57-foot mechanical reefers, which is indicative of the cast-on detailing that you see all along this car, but it's still a pretty nice model regardless. To start off with, you can see there's some light weathering on this thing. I apologize for the glare, but this is a second-hand car to me. I was able to acquire this along with a couple of others from a fellow model railroader in the Beaumont area, and while they were in his possession, or possibly an owner before that, he weathered them lightly. So you can see the Burlington Route logo here is very nicely done. There's some minor cracking on this edge of this particular seam where it wraps around the rib of the car, the rib and the rivets. Other than that, the lettering on the car throughout is very nicely done. It's very nicely done, it's very even. The separation between the black lettering and the yellow car body, as well as the red lettering and the yellow car body, are very nicely done. The outer edges of the Burlington Route logo there, the black pinstriping around the Chinese red band separating it from the yellow of the car body, is also nicely done. The paint itself is very evenly applied. There is no apparent thinness in any of the spots where a lighter coating of paint was applied than intended. All the capacity and weight information is correct. You have a build date here of April 1973. So while this is physically a earlier variant of the Athearn 57-foot reefers, this is also a model of an earlier variant of the 57-foot reefers. You have these cast-on ladders here and here. You have a cast-on grill detail here, which is the air intake for the diesel generator that powers the refrigeration unit. You have this fuel tank sticking down below here. The cars have appropriate 100-ton roller bearing equipped trucks. Of course, the roller bearing journal caps do not rotate. The car's got the appropriate cushion drawbar, at least simulated with Kadee knuckle couplers, magnetic operating Kadee knuckle couplers. Those are, of course, modeler supplied. The time frame when these cars were made, Athearn shipped all of their freight cars and locomotives with these god-awful horn hook couplers, an era thankfully long since past. There is some nice rivet detailing along either side of the ribs separating each individual body panel. You have this cast-on door latching detail, cast-on door, cast-on stirrup step here, here, and here, as well as in the same spots on the other side of the car. The roof of the car is very plain. It is just the galvanized aluminum roof panels. Prototypically correct arrangement for this variation of car. The A and the B end of the car are going to be identical, with the exception of the B end having the handbrake apparatus. So you can see a crossover platform here, cast onto the car body. More cast-on ladder detailing on the ends of the car, half ladders. You have some nice dreadnought detailing, rivet detailing along the seam intended to model the two separate body panels of the car. You have the car number here, BRMX 5298, which matches the car number on the sides of the cars. It's in the same spot on the A end as well. You have a separately applied handbrake and the handbrake chain detailing right here. Looking at the underside of the car, you can see there's a decent amount of detailing. It could be a little bit better done, but you know, you're not really going to be looking, under normal circumstances, you're not really going to be looking at the underside of the car much. You can see the car has body mounted couplers. The wheels are metal. Now, of course, again, in the era that these cars were first, that this specific car and the car just like it were built, speaking model wise, not only did it come with those god-awful horn hooks, it also came with plastic wheels. So the metal wheels on this car are modeler applied. They do not come stock on the car from the factory, at least not for this specific car from this specific era of Athearn manufacturing. You have some underframe detailing with the main beams and the lateral supports. You have the fuel tanks, which this one admittedly is a little loose. You've got the emergency and service reservoir. You have a triple valve right here, and you have the air brake piston. There is, as you can see, there is no air brake piping or rigging aside from those three components that is modeled or even implied on the car. Car's of a decent weight, and even with the length of this car accentuated by the excess length of, or excuse me, added length of the coupler pockets meant to simulate cushion drawbars, it has absolutely no problems with going around the 18-inch radius curves, nor does it have any issues negotiating the Bachmann Easy Track switches that prevail on the Stars Hollow Railroad. I'm not going to do a run portion in this product review because this car and the others like it have been seen numerous times on the railroad running during operating videos, during operational videos, the Stars Hollow Railroad local, switching out reefers at Ducey's Foods, or otherwise known as the Walther's grocery distributor. I thank y'all for watching. I hope you found this product review to be entertaining and informative. Texas Special out.